I think that's cool. I think that's meaning that it works. And I think that we
All
can.
right. This is saying Restream is saying that we're live.
Yep.
Are we live? Are we
Yep.
live?
Live,
We're
live.
alive.
Ooh, let me turn this down because I don't want us to hear ourselves in this. Yes. Oh, whoa. Is that like live, live? No, it's not. Okay. Never mind. Hi, everyone. Hello. So
Oh,
we're practicing again so we can have this under our belts for our Halloween party shindig situation. Yes, so thank you for bearing with us. Feel free to drop some comments and questions on this live stream as we do this.
yes. And let's before we get started, Sheree, let's wait a few more minutes and just do some chit chat stuff before we get to the fun stuff to get some people on, to get some of the fiercies on this thing. I'm gonna check it. Are we live on YouTube as well? Let's get check.
If you check the YouTube, I'll keep on the Facebook because
Okay.
team makes this dream work. That and lots
I
of vodka, but also teamwork.
I am on my way to the YouTube.
Yay. So this is some exciting stuff as millennials we get to figure out. Um,
No, sometimes I feel like I'm an old man because I'm like, what? What's that? I don't understand.
right?
We are
Like,
live.
oh my God, we did it. We did it. Now we have to remember to do it for a whole weekend.
Ah, but yes, Sheree, how was your week? Let's do just some shit
My
chat.
week was a horror movie, but it ended with some shows that I enjoyed seeing and experiencing and being a part of. So, a horror movie with a good ending. How about yours?
Those are my favorite kinds of horror movies, as
Yeah.
we've discussed. If you listen to our stuff, mine was okay. I didn't. I just worked, watched some stuff. That's about it.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy on my end. So
No, our Twitter got wild this week. Like some cool stuff happened, which might be resulting in some special episodes that we can't talk about yet. But I definitely recommend people follow us on that Twitter.
yes, and YouTube, since new YouTube is our newest kind of thing, follow us on YouTube. When we go live and have any other video content, we'll be posting up on there on our YouTube channel, Nightmare on Fear Street. Yeah, but like Sheree said, make sure you can comment some questions if you have any throughout this broadcast. Um, and yeah, well, let's get down to it, Sheree. So, what are we here to announce? I think we have some announcements on what film won the poll.
Yes. So your first poll, it was a tough one. There were so many like weird leads for a while, but ultimately you all made the right call and gave us Poltergeist. So our second movie, Friday, November 30th, will be Poltergeist. So you can tune in later that night for a live episode recording of our thoughts as we immediately roll from that onto this live universe.
Yes, and then but yeah, it was a really close. I was happy with how many people voted. I want to say we had like almost 20 people vote, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Um, and it was close. It was like 7 to 9, I think. I want to say something like that.
It got heated because like I was like, are we gonna do a werewolf in London for a long time? And there was a couple times where I'm like, am I gonna have to watch the original My Bloody Valentine? Come on, people. And it's like you all heard me, so thank you. Um,
I mean, I have a crush on the lead actor in Nightmare or on a Werewolf in London, so I would have been okay with that. My I've never seen the original My Bloody Valentine, so but if
same.
it's as ridiculous as the remake, that remake is wild. It is wild. Um,
I feel like those
but
are
yeah,
the fuller episodes.
truly, truly. All right. Well, what do we do? So let's talk about the Saturday. So this is actually the day itself, Halloween. What do we have planned on Halloween, Sheree?
Our tentative schedule for Halloween kicks off with us recording an episode at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. for Spiral, which can be found on Shudder. And then we get to get into His House, which drops on Netflix on the 28th. And we're going to record our podcast on it at 4 p.m. that Saturday of Halloween.
And I have a strange feeling that he don't want us in his house. That's what
he don't. He don't. And for my fellow nerds out there, I happen to have seen Doctor 11th Doctor in this trailer, so I'm very excited that things worked out. So we get to do
really hot take, the cutest Doctor. Let's be real. Sorry,
I am always torn between Mr. Smith and Mr. Tennant, as a good Whovian should be. As someone sitting in her Whovian gear, fighting.
I never claimed to be a good Whovian. I'm not even Whovian, but Matt Smith is sexy.
He is. He is. But yes. And after we get through looking at our 11th Doctor in this horror movie, get it, Mr. Smith, we're going to roll into The Conjuring, which is something y'all have been asking for a while. So I hope that you tune in around 8 o'clock to hear our thoughts coming at you live and drunkenly.
Don't be.
Don't be. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, what are we ending the night with?
We're going to end the night with another movie that audience picks. And there's going to be a survey coming out this week for this, so stay tuned. But should we tell them the 3 they'll be choosing from so they can think about it and talk about it and come back to us?
I think we could. I think that'd be a good idea.
Okay, I guess we can trust them. So your choices for this second audience choice will be Cabin in the Woods, Alien, the original, not any of the stuff that came after, not any of the everything else that has happened to that franchise. The original, straight up, Sigourney Weaver in space saying, I know how to do my job, and all these men saying, you don't know how to do your job, and then getting eaten alive.
As they should.
As they should. Spoiler alert, that's the movie, and I live. Or the original Fright Night, which I don't know if any of you revisited that lately, but it is not what we thought it was as children, and I would be excited to talk about it with or without the live event that weekend.
I'm also here for all of the queerness that movie is.
Yes.
So yeah, those are your 3 movies you get to vote on: Cabin in the Woods, Alien, and Fright Night, the original, not the remake, because the remake is.
Again, I love David Tennant, but his movie choices concern me.
You know, and I'm one of those people that I love a good bad movie. You know what I mean? Like I love, what was that movie called? Sharknado. Like that is so stupid that it's funny. You know, I like those movies, and I like the really good movies. What I don't like is the movies that I watch and then at the end I'm like, nah.
Right? It's pointless. It's silly.
For real. So, but yeah, so that's what we're doing on Halloween, that Saturday. So join us. We'll have some guests. We'll have some drinks. We'll have some candy probably because it's Halloween.
Candy. I got gummy bears and vodka. Why not?
There it is. There it went. So yes, make sure you vote on that poll this week. You'll have from Tuesday to Friday, just like the last one. And yeah, we'll be back with y'all next week to give you some more information about Halloween weekend. Do we have any questions on the Facebook, Sheree?
No. Do we have any on the YouTube?
No. All right. Well,
Guess everybody is asleep.
Listen, I don't blame them.
Right.
It's Sunday.
Sunday.
Tis Sunday. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. Hope you join us for a weekend on Fear Street with a Fear Street Halloween, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Stay fierce out there.
Bye.